Hey, what's up, guys? The theme this week, as chosen by our Friday reject, is to share the story of your drunkest moment without using the words I, me, myself, we, us, and you can't point to yourself and you can't write out the word, so I'm sorry, I couldn't think of anything better. I will not use these words from now on. Okay, so the story of the drunkest moment was, oh god, this is harder than I thought. This was during the college years, and it was, a friend of mine had invited me to, oh shoot, I already used it. A friend invited, oh my god, a friend, asked, okay, um, one went to a friend's house and one had a lot to drink before class, because, one figured that it would be okay to have a couple of drinks before class, and it would make class a lot more fun. And just so you know, it happened to be the class. Shoot, I used you. It happened to be the class for the same professor that I asked if she had a dildo. Dost thou remember that video? If not, here it is. I'll put up. There will be a link right here somewhere. It was for the same class that I was going. It was for the same class that for which one was drinking before. Dost thou follow? So the friend and one were drinking a lot. The friend and oneself went to class, and there was an argument that, not an argument, but like maybe just a little dispute about how the class felt towards this professor and her manner of teaching. And the professor had opened up the forum for the classroom to discuss if we had any suggestion. Shoot, if the class had any suggestions for her to make the class better. And there were some students who had some suggestions, and there was other students who disagreed, and then there was this, dispute between the class. And oneself, having had a few drinks before class at 11 o'clock in the morning, basically said what everybody else had discussed in confidentiality between the students. Students, one decided to say all these truths about the professor in class, which was not fun the day after. Yeah, the professor and one did had a very special relationship because this relationship was just very open and not the typical professor-student relationship, but oh well. Even though it was just a couple of drinks, and one wasn't so drunk as one would probably think, one was pretty drunk. Afterwards, the drinking continued throughout the entire day because that was the only class that one had that day. So one and the friend went back to the friend's apartment afterwards, and we continued to drink. And we continued to drink throughout the night, and we continued to drink throughout the morning, and all one could remember was being shaken up to try to get up because one was hugging the toilet in the corridor bathroom. So I don't remember. One doesn't remember anything from that night except that dispute in class, and also just drinking tequila from like a jug. It was just in a jug. It didn't even have a label. I didn't even know where one got it. It was just pretty ghetto and pretty college-like. So that's my story, condensed, I think, because it's really hard to not use those said words. Um, this was frustrating. That story could have been a lot better if one could have used those words. Sorry. But I'm going to go. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. Happy Valentine's Day. I will be working. I hope your Valentine's Day sucks, because mine will suck. So yours should too. This was harder than I thought.